So children, in the earlier videos I have discussed with you about what is an array, why we need an array. Then we have discussed about declaring an array. And then in the last video I have discussed with you about how you can initialize and access the elements of an array. Okay. So over there I have told you that through the index number you will be accessing the elements of the array. Now in this video we will be discussing about the different types of arrays. Okay. So in Java, we have two kinds of arrays, that is single dimensional array, or in short, you can say it as SDA. Okay, this is the short form of single dimension array, and the other is the multi-dimensional array. Okay, so the name itself says that single dimension array. That means what? You will be storing the values by just counting the number of square brackets over here. Okay, so if your array declaration, like I have told you about the declaration of array, that first the data type will come, then the name of the array will come, and then it will be followed by the square bracket, and then you will be writing equal to new data type and then size. Okay, so now what you have to do, that you have to count the number of square brackets. So over here in this definition, that you can see that only a single square bracket is there. Okay, so for this is the identity of a single dimensional array, that only one square bracket will be there. So this is the syntax to declare a single dimensional array. And for the example, you can see this example, that first I have written int followed by the data type, that is room, then square bracket, and that it is equal to new int 5. So what we have done, that we have defined a array, that is room, that is the name of the array, followed by the single square bracket that will identify the array as a single dimensional array. So this is the definition for a single dimensional array, that a single dimensional array will be having only a single subscript or single subscript or a single square bracket will be used for it. Okay, so this will be the definition for the single dimensional array, and this is how you can declare it by writing data type followed by the name of the array, then single square bracket is equal to new int and this. Okay, so this is how you can declare the single dimensional array. Now in case of multi-dimensional array, what you have to do, that it is not much different with the single dimensional array, just that over here the number of square brackets will increase. Okay, and the value will be stored in the form of rows and columns, like we do in the tabular form. So this multi-dimensional array is sometimes called as matrix array, or you can say the array that can store more than one dimensions. Okay, so two dimensions are there, that is rows and columns, two dimensions are there. That means all the value will be getting stored in the form of tabular form. So it is sometimes called as matrix also. So in the multi-dimensional array, how you will declare the array, that first you will write the data type of that array, followed by the array name, followed by the square brackets. See over here you have we have defined the array that is multi-dimensional, so you can see the number of square bracket is more than one over here. So two square brackets are there, that means this is a multi-dimensional array, and precisely you will say that this is a two-dimensional array because it will be having two subscripts. Okay, so this subscripts or square brackets, you will say this. So data type followed by the array name, then the square brackets, and then equal to new data type followed by the rows and columns over here. Okay, and then we will be having an example for the multi-dimensional array by writing the thing as int room followed by the square brackets is equal to new int 2 and 2. So this the number of rows and number of columns that I have written over here. So this is how you will be declaring the multi-dimensional array. So these are the two types of array that we have in Java. So that's it in this video.